Get goes everybody, because they will continue to play Dark Knights. Where were we? Let's see. Here we go. The spirits fade into thin air and I lower my shoulders. I see, you're 24/7 on watch. Anyway, you shouldn't lower your guard so easily after one attack. And don't get ahead of yourself, that spell was practically nothing. Is this power because of your cursed soul? Interesting. I didn't know it was like this. You know, you can make your barrier stronger if you train. I turned my head to catch a glimpse of his older form. Kaichi. The night fell sooner than I thought. How did he change so fast? Kaichi swiftly floats back to his seat and leans forward, propping his chin in his head. His green eyes are locked on me. His young kid features are gone now. Sitting before me is the adult Kaichi I know. Relax, I won't do anything to you for now. It's better to keep you alive and have you be my meat shield. I'm not going to help you if you treat me like that. A minute ago, you sounded so desperate to join me. I rest my forehead onto my hand palm and let out a sigh. He chuckles at my reaction and shrugs. That was a joke. You can do whatever you want. When do we start? Last night I wiped out every evil spirit I came across, even though it's not part of my job. I'm not used to doing that, so it took a toll on my body and powers. What? Okay. Kaichi leans down on the couch. What kind of Shinigami gets tired from just wiping spirits? To be honest, everything about you is fishy. You're not just a Shinigami. Oh, what makes you say that? There's more to your background that is not related to your job, starting with your shift between forms. You're right, I was a human who got cursed. Because of that, I can't fully use my powers and it drains me too quickly. Is there a way to remove the curse? Perhaps that's why I spend my days researching. I forgot to mention, Rasumi was looking for you in school. Oh, that girl. I'm surprised. I didn't think you were capable of having friends. Did you say that? We only exchanged a few words since you joined my class. That's odd. She talks as if you two are already good friends. Kaichi rolls his eyes, disinterested. Anyway, I'm going home. Call me if anything comes up. I will be in your care. One more thing. Oh, fuck. Fucking really? Stupid fucking auto feature. Shit, I can't even... Nope, I'm gonna load it. This is so dumb. Oh, history. There you go. Don't think I'll let my guard down. I'll kick your butt if you dare lay a hand on Ikuya again. There you go. This is so fucking stupid. Don't just show up automatically out of nowhere. I'm still reading that. My, that sounds threatening. Since Kaichi's resting, I let myself out. There you go. Forming an alliance with Kaichi was an achievement. I'm sure we can get rid of these evil spirits and zombies faster now. However, finding the source is more important. If only we had some kind of lead. Hey, don't let it escape. Ida went this way. Hurry up. I look up the shafts to see a large crowd a few streets away. All of them are in priest clothing. Well, which catches my attention, sorry. I get closer out of curiosity, watching behind the wall. They were crowding around something too small for me to see. Is it Buddy Cat? So, you were after my children, huh? This will teach you. Don't underestimate humans. We are not powerless as you think. We will hunt all of your kind down. That is enough for now. It will disappear on its own soon enough. They stand there for a while, mumbling prayers I did not understand. After the crowd disperses, I catch sight of a creature lying on the street. Yep, it's the Muddy Cat. It's that giant beast creature. How could people attack a poor animal? I run over to it. That was PETA, by the way. PETA. And touch it if it was still breathing. Poor thing, what did they do to you? The creature lies there unmoving, slowly growing more and more transparent. Oh my, you're actually a spirit? Oh no. The creature looks up at me and whispers in a soft voice. Wait, it could talk? Sorry, Treble. What the fuck, you could talk all this time, huh? Light surrounds it, it is glowing and it shrinks into a bunny spirit. I reach forward to pick it up, but the moment I touch it, its fragile form shatters into pieces of light and fades into the dark sky. Nothing remains before me, as if everything that happened had just been a dream. I did not have a deep bond with the creature, but something within me feels very heavy, as if I had lost an old friend. I clench my fists and feel my heart racing. Why do I feel like crying? It was only a spirit I saw a few times before, yeah. I rub my teary eyes and silently head in the direction of home. Once again, a large crowd passes me by, though this time it is not the priest from earlier. A different group of people are chasing after someone who is so fast I almost missed their red braid. They're chasing after Caveman? Without hesitation, I go after them, using the shortcuts through the alleyways to catch up to Caveman. Upon seeing me, his face looks confused. Trouble, what are you doing here? That's supposed to be my line. He tries to answer but gets cut off by a fit of coughing. You're injured, what happened? Save your words for later. Those are possessed people, we have to get out of here. Wait, those people are dead? Yeah, what the fuck? So there were priests from before that we saw, and now there are conveniently zombies that they didn't see. The group of priests didn't see. What the fuck? Their life force is running out. I want to lure them up before they harm other villagers. Okay, I turn my head to look at them closely, even though they look like ordinary people. They are moving like beasts chasing after prey. I think about taking them on like Caveman and I did before, but Caveman is injured and there are too many of them this time. The only option is to run. I grab Caveman's hand and help him escape. Shortly after we reached the park, amid the silence passes, it seems we lost them. How the fuck did you get away from that crowd? Even though we were like... Well, you know what, whatever. Shut up, I'm not gonna... Hopefully they won't go looking for more targets. If other people bump into the zombies, they might be in danger too. As if I don't have enough to worry about. Yeah, it's so dumb. I sit Caveman down on the bench nearby and I take a place next to him. He seems exhausted. So, why are you here in the village all of a sudden? I got a call from a spirit, but its presence disappeared and I can't find them anywhere. This is just a guess, but was it a large bunny creature? Yeah, do you know what happened to it? Sorry, but the priest and other villagers hunted it down. Caveman's eyes widens for a second, but then he simply nods, keeping a straight face. I'm sorry I couldn't help him. He lets out a sigh and strokes my head. Somehow I calm down after his touch. Don't be upset. If anyone is to blame, it would be me. I was too late to help him. What are you doing out at night anyway? I feel bad to see you fight alone. I want to help you somehow. Just being at my side is enough. No, it's not enough. It's not actually practical. I gaze down and play with my fingers. By the way, there is a Shinigami in the village. You two have the same goal of expelling the evil spirits. Maybe you two can help each other. You know, you're talking about the same Shinigami that tried to kidnap you. Yeah, but that was the past. It's different now. Caveman narrows his eyes at me, but ultimately sighs deeply. We're not exactly on good terms, but I'll do what I can. Tell him everything about what happened in the village the past days. Caveman nods occasionally and shares a few of his ideas. Speaking of the possessed corpse, we can't take down that group for now. I will set a few spirits to check on them while we find a way to purify their bodies. Hopefully we don't run into priests. They are so active now. Yeah, what happens when... What do you call them? What happens after this part? Where the day comes? Do the zombies remain zombies and possessed? Or do they just go into hiding for somehow? I happened to bump into a group of priests before and they thought I'm a demon because their charms reacted to me, so maybe that's why. Shouldn't be here if they're hunting you down, but the forest is still far away, huh? Okay. That night I let him stay at my place. Caveman cast a spell on the house, hiding our presence from the zombies. Wow, you could do that? There's a hide from the zombies magical spell this whole fucking entire time? Trying to stay close to Caveman because of his injury, but he refuses my help, saying he's not disabled. Even though he is exhausted and injured, he is still tough. He presses his lips together and avoids my gaze. I'm fine. Don't look at me with those pitiful eyes. The spell drained me a bit, but my energy will be replenished soon. I'm very concerned about his condition, but he does not look like he is in the mood to explain. He doesn't want me to worry. I should do my best to provide him support. Here's your room. Please tell me if you need anything. I'd like to take a bath. I pointed the bathroom door to the right. He steps aside while I return to my room to prepare towels for him. Just as I was walking back, he calls out for me. I hurriedly run to the door, worried something happened, and then the bath event happens. What's wrong, caveman? How do these stuff work? Stuff? To let the spring flow. Oh, we don't have a spring. Water comes out when you turn the faucet. I hear strange noises inside, assuming that caveman is trying things out. You don't know how to open the taps? What do you expect from someone who has lived in the forest his entire life? I could not help but laugh at his words. Come here and show me. You're wearing something, right? Just hurry up. I hide my smile and cover my eyes before opening the door. He stands by the bathtub, looking annoyed. I explain everything, and after I leave, I cannot help but release a laugh. He probably didn't mean to, but who knew he could be surprisingly cute under his stoic mask. While lying in bed, my thoughts are full of caveman again. My chest feels tight whenever he's in front of me. Am I just worried about him? Nah, he'll be fine. This feels like something else, though. As I ponder about this, I fall asleep before I realize. Okay. 1 week later? You fell asleep for 1 week? Today's the last day before vacation. Finally, I can relax and focus on other things. So close to freedom, I'm looking forward to it. As I am walking to class, I hear the same students talking. Guess what? The demon hunt is started. Caught a huge beast yesterday. Was wandering around town, but we took it down before it got hurt. Never thought such a large beast was going around unnoticed. At least it's been taken care of now. I feel better upon listening to their conversation. Yeah, a beast? I didn't notice anything weird going on. Of course not. Commoners can't see them. Only those with amazing superpowers like myself can see them. You sound like some magical boy. That is not manly. I'm a hero, you know. You call yourself a hero when you found a bunch of missing locker keys, too. That is a different matter. Even caught a few people last night. They were acting all weird like they were drunk, and one of the older priests said they were cursed. I bet he's talking about the zombies who attacked caveman. I was worried that they would attack others after they stopped chasing us, but it looks like this girl has been taken care of by them. They were sent to the hospital now, so everything will be fine now. Isn't it amazing that we did so much in one night? We priests are making way more progress than the cops. Sure, nice, good, great, yay. I have a feeling the demon was behind it. Only they could curse people. He must be sending my minions to cause uproars in the village. He's probably sent a large beast too. Must take it down quickly before my curse is spread. I shake my head and continue to my classroom. Hello, Treble. Whoa, he's resuming it. Treble, hello. Why are you sitting all alone? Oh, Iko is with her brother at the moment, and Leoji is busy with the student council stuff. Oh, I'll keep you company then. So what's up with all the rumors going around? I've been hearing about them since I got here. Right, you don't know. Well, people are getting kidnapped and murdered. The cops have investigated, but had no luck tracking the culprits down. And recently a group of priests have been going around trying to exorcise evil spirits and the demon. But there's no need to worry. These are only rumors. Even though there's actually news and news on the TV that, hey, there have been kidnappings, there have been murders. Even the investigators reconfirmed that, yes, there are murders and kidnappings that are happening. But don't need to worry. These are only rumors. Fuck off. I shouldn't tell her too many details, lest she gets herself involved. Rather than shock, her face is filled with curiosity. Do you think they're actually achieving something? There's no right or wrong, everyone's just going with what they believe in. The truth is far more complex. She blinks a few times before the corners of her lips curl into a grin. Tell me more about it. Why the sudden curiosity? This isn't something you should concern yourself with. Your thoughts are different than anyone else's. I'm just wondering why. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Would you sacrifice yourself to save people? Her sudden question throws me off guard. I blink confusedly. What do you mean? Like if you suddenly had magical powers that could defeat the evil in this village at the cost of your life, would you use them? I look at her and say, I don't know, man. What a silly question. That's a silly question, like that would ever happen. But what's the point of sacrificing myself if I can't see it through to the end? Who knows what'll happen after. I see. She smiles innocently and shrugs. Eventually she leaves to go to class and I am left to my own thoughts. Sacrificing myself to save others? Sounds like I'm going to end up as a tragic heroine of some fantasy drama show. Besides, I value my life. I'm sure Ikuei and Ryoji will be upset if I made such a rash decision. After class ends, I am the last to leave the classroom. Suddenly, the marshmallow puppets appear before me. Our master needs us for a bit. Will you be fine alone? Did something happen? He needs information regarding the spirits around the temple. I think it will be fast. He needs information regarding the spirits around the temple. I think it will be fast. Alright, send him my regards. Okay, please, take care. Okay. I watch the spirits disappear and leave the school grounds, teleporting myself to the park. Decided to drop by the park to relax. Wonder what I'm going to do this vacation. So far, I do not have any plans. Maybe I should call my parents. Closing my eyes, I enjoy the cool breeze through my hair. No need to think so much. Suddenly, I feel my surroundings getting colder. Well, that was fast. When I opened my eyes, everything had turned dark as if it was already night. I should go home then. I leave the park and I walk down the streets. I look around me and there's no single person around. Again? What the fuck? This village can be crowded and be empty in an instant. What is this shit? Why am I at the park again? This road is to my home. Okay, Trouble, don't freak out. I have no idea what's going on, but I cannot be dreaming. It looks like a barrier set up by someone. I need to figure out how to get out of here. Use your power or whatever. Oh, isn't that... A familiar face stands on the other side of the park. Rasumi. She responds to my voice and ran over to me. Do you know what's going on? I just walked to the park and suddenly everything went dark. I'm not sure, there's some weird barrier that trapped us in here. Have you seen anyone else around? Look, we can ask that couple. Two people stumble into view. I want to call out to them, but something feels off. They're zombies. The way they're moving. The realization hits me. Those are zombies. We should run, Masumi. I grab her hand and together we run in the opposite direction. We run to the corner of the street. We encounter even more zombies. In surprise, I trip on the asphalt. Ah, that hurts. I try to stand up, but a sharp pain shoots through my ankle. I clench my teeth and fall back down. Sorry, I was too careless. Can you lend me a hand? Rasumi, do something. Rasumi approaches me but hesitates. She slowly steps back. That catches me off guard, making me confused. What? I'm sorry, but if I lug you around, you will slow both of us down. Hold on, I'll get help. She turns around and quickly runs away. You bitch! Unable to comprehend her actions, I stare at her, receding back with a blank expression. Going over her words again in my head, I do not realize that the zombies are already right behind me. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Try to crawl away, but one jumps on me, pinning me down. The rest follow. Did she just sacrifice me? Oh well, survival of the fittest, I guess. Death and form. Achievement isn't sacrifice silly? Yeah. Loading. No, I wouldn't do that. What's the point of sacrificing myself if I can't see through it till the end? Who knows what happens after? She smiles instantly and shrugs. Eventually, she leaves to go to class. I'm left to my own thoughts. Sacrificing myself to save others. Sounds like I'm going to end up a tragic heroine. Besides the value of my life. Yeah, huh? Well, since I'm not to leave the room. Okay, I decided... Should call... Why can't I skip since I've already seen this fucking part? Is this fucking stupid? Closing my eyes, I felt a breeze. No, do you think so? See, I can't skip. I can't... This is so dumb. I leave the park, walk down the streets, look around me, no single person around. Park again. Yeah. Familiar face, Rasumi. The way they're moving hits me, they're zombies, okay. Surprise. Can you lend me a hand? Rasumi looks at me but hesitates. Hold on, I'll get help. But then she runs off. I cannot believe she really said that. I hear groaning noises behind me. The zombies are getting closer. I struggle to stand up. I won't get far with this injury, but I have to try. At that moment, a string of light passes by me, followed by a flash of crimson hair. I can hear disturbing noises from behind, but I do not dare look. Then it goes quiet as someone lifts me into their arms from behind. Caveman. Thanks to your call, I made it in time. We need to move out of this zone. Wait, there was someone else with me. Forget them. I want to protest, but he starts running. So, okay. So that happens. What would happen if I choose, yeah, sure, kill me? Yes, if many lives are saved. And that's what the cops are doing right now, so I will protect my friends if I have the power to do so. That's very brave of you, but don't you care about yourself? Of course I do. I understand that it is selfish of me, and people will feel hurt from losing me, so the ideal outcome is to sacrifice nothing. If only it was that easy. In reality, you can't have everything. Hey, trouble. Well, I have to go now. Talk to you later, Rasumi. I'll wave at her and head over to Lyoji. Just when are you so friendly with elite class people? I don't know, she just transferred, it seems nice. Anyway, did you need me for something? I need to ask a favor. Can you take over as student council president for a few days? Why? I will be busy with the investigations. Why are you fucking investigating your student? You're supposed to be focusing on studying. It's so dumb. My father found the lead on the missing victims and needs my assistance. You were the previous student president, conveniently enough, and I don't know anyone else with experience in leading the student council. I cross my arms and stare at him with half-lidded eyes. You don't have to do much. I just need you to supervise everything. That's a lot of doing stuff, though. Knowing you won't mess it up, so I'm pretty pleased. Alright, how about this? Could you do the investigations in my place? I accept. Lyoji blinks confusedly and shakes his head. Wait, was it serious? I'm sure your father wouldn't mind. I know what kind of job you're doing and having extra hands won't hurt. I didn't... What about Ikuya? She could take over the position too. She's more capable than you think. I'll think about it. Lyoji rubs the back of his neck and lets out a sigh. His body language says enough. You forgot something. What is it? What about my reward? You don't expect me to do this for free, do you? What about doing my homework for 2 weeks? 2? That's a lot. Besides, you don't even struggle with doing homework. It might not be a challenge for me, but it's still a pain to do it. I'm doing a job for the sake of this village. If 2 weeks isn't fair, how about a month? Actually, 2 weeks is fine. It's a deal then. So, a new route. After school, Lyoji brings me to the police office to give me the necessary information. He also lets me view documents about the kidnappings that could be useful. When we were little, Lyoji and I used to sneak around the office trying to solve cases. Sometimes Lyoji's father would give old cases for us to solve, and we would surprise him with our quick wits and intellect. As Lyoji grew older, he started to help his father more. Recently, he's gotten even permission to help out with investigations. Yeah, what the fuck is that about? A few hours later, as I am leaving the office, Lyoji hands me a small pouch. Handcuffs and pepper spray? You know, just in case. I can't give you guns or anything like that. Fair enough. Wait, so this is the correct chapter? Oh, this is dumb. Okay. So, I've got to load it. Is this, going to be another death flag? Soon after we approach the forest, things start to look normal again. Caveman put me down on the floor and takes a look at my ankle. He places his hand over the sore area, and in a few seconds the pain is soothed. How did you pass through that barrier? It wasn't a barrier, but an illusion spell. It wasn't set up by a demon, hence affected you easily. I'm on another level. That's convenient. Furthermore, it traps people and spirits inside and increases the chance of getting possessed. This spell doesn't affect you because of a blessing, but the zombies can still be attracted to you. That means Rasumi will be. You should not go back for her. Even though she abandoned me, I do not want to see her as a zombie next time. As I try to leave, Caveman forcefully grabs my arm. I don't have the strength to save another person. This barrier won't last long, so don't worry. Forgot to thank you and the spirits. Without you and their help, I would be dead. Bowing deeply, I thank you politely for saving me once again. He sighs but seems to appreciate my words. Stay with me for a while. Wait, what? You keep getting in trouble when I'm not around. It's not like I want to walk on the edge of death. Either way, you have to stick with me. Nope, I'm going home, so bye. I am about to leave, but my limbs are being pulled back, bound by strings. I turn to see Caveman holding onto the other ends with a dark expression. If anyone caught us like this, it would give them a bad impression of you. I don't care. He moves his hand back, pulling out the strings, and I land right back into his arms. Being this close to Caveman, it makes me flustered. Struggling does not do anything. So you're kidnapping me now? Yeah, I'm taking you by force. The situation has changed drastically, and it's not safe to let you stay at your own place. I'm shocked how direct he is. He's not shooing me away anymore. His overprotective side is really cute. Einstein given to stay. Wait, what? So there are 2 chapter 4s? God damn it. What should I even... So this is... Okay, this is really confusing. So this is the New Legends, so this is Dark Legends? Oh, fuck, really? So there are 2 routes, which are 2 different stories, but same chapter. I was just looking for which part I should die. I didn't think I would experience a new goddamn chapter. Well, since we're already here now, shall we go for Dark Legends? Yeah. Tonight I sleep at the temple. Caveman prepares a futon for me, but for the rest of the night, sorry. He keeps going in and out of the temple. I'm curious about what he's up to, but he's always cuts me off before I can ask. I'm going on patrol. Don't move from this spot while I'm gone. Well, don't move. He glares at me before leaving. His expression is the same as when I first met him in the forest. This is boring. I feel like a bird in a cage. There must be a reason he's being so protective of me. I remember back when he didn't even care for my survival. Guess we grew closer after all. Suddenly I hear footsteps moving outside the room. I'm surprised Caveman is back this early. What? So quick? I get up to greet him. Welcome back, Cave. The one who opens the door is not who I expected. What the heck, Kaichi? What the hell, Trouble? What are you doing here? That's my line. Okay. I was hunting down a stray zombie. He went in this direction, but I can't find him. I thought maybe he stumbled into this temple. Your turn. I was, just sitting around in this room. It's pretty comfortable. Kaichi looks at me with narrowed eyes as he rubs his chin in contemplation. Thankfully, he does not pry any further. I hate to ask this, but can you help me locate the stray zombie? Help from me? And so the mighty Shinigami needs help from his victim. If you're going to keep laughing, I'd rather do it alone. Just kidding, I offered my help, remember? We have the same goal, so it's better to work together. I suppose it would be okay to leave for a short while. There's no knowing when Caveman will be back. Just in case, I leave a note. We look around the temple but cannot find any trace of the zombie. Are you sure it went into this direction? I lost it half an hour ago in the village. If it followed the path, it should have ended up here. My face palm suggests we look elsewhere. What? That was 30 minutes ago, right? What if it went back to the village? I didn't think about that. Have you been just flying around the forest for the past 30 minutes? No. And why did you look for the zombie in the temple? Did you think it was gonna pray or something? Just shut up and help me find it. Hey, I was wondering, why aren't you afraid? Most people would rather save their own skin. Because I was bored. You're the craziest human I ever met. Refusing to remove a curse, playing around with demons and the dead, you must really want to die, huh? I don't have a death wish, and it's not my fault they happen to be attracted to me. Even if I was poking around, they would find me anyway. Besides, this village is important to me, and I want to save both people and spirits. Being afraid is not going to help me do that. Since the moment I met Caveman, I've been noticing all the odd things in the village. I am glad that I decided to help him. I'm glad that I let you live longer. A small chuckle leaves his lips. Yeah, thank you, O Divine Shinigami. I am so grateful. Hey, I decide what happens to your soul after death, so you better be nice to me. I puff out my cheeks and hit him playfully. I might leave this village when the zombies are taken care of. Eh? I have the urge to stay when my job is done, though I'll be back for when your soul is ripe for the taking. Your friends, too. I still haven't agreed to let you remove the curse, you know. Are you going to miss me while I'm gone? You're overly self-absorbed. As we pass by the school building, my eyes catch a glimpse of movement. The lights are off, but I can see a silhouette moving through the hall, It's vacation, the school should be closed. Because it looks suspicious, we decide to take a look. The front door is open. We notice a fresh trail of blood leading in. Really? So who cleans the blood? The blood trails? The fucking janitor is like, what the fuck? Should I report this to the police or what? Yeah, who cares? I focus on the surroundings as we walk through the dark space. The school looks so eerie at night without any students. The sound of shuffling noises make me go still. Kaichi takes his scythe out immediately, stands before me. Semi-transparent tendrils extend from the blade and race up ahead of the hallway as through in search. Shortly after, we hear a blood-curdling scream and a thump that sounds like something hitting the floor. Did those tendrils catch something? Yep. We find a strange zombie that starts growling at us. Guessing by the way Kaichi bumps his fist in the air, it must be the zombie he has been chasing. As we move closer to it, I hear something zip through the air. Dark balls fly towards us from the other end of the hallway. A trap? The fuck? There's no time to get out of the way, but luckily the barrier around me causes them to disperse, preventing us from getting hit. Feels like it got stronger since the last time I used it. As soon as the attack stops, I nearly slumped onto the floor. Wow, that scared the heck out of me. Are you okay, Kaichi? He nods his response and looks at where the zombie should be. It is not there anymore. Someone else is here. Doesn't seem like it's a forest demon, though. Trouble, you should get out of here. I sense a powerful presence. I might not be able to keep an eye on you. I nod obediently and turn around. When I reach the exit, I try to open the doors, but somehow they will not budge. Giving up on this one, I try another exit. While running down the hallway, I almost bump into someone. Oh fuck, it's Rasumi again? Yep. It's Rasumi for some very convenient way, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Dark Knights. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. There are 2 fucking rounds of the same chapter, except chapter 4, New Legends, and then another chapter 4, Dark Legends. What the fuck? How many branching stories are there? I was just hoping that there was just this one linear story, and then the other choices that I choose would lead to death flags, or yeah, death routes, something funny like that. But no, another fucking story. That's kind of wow. I mean, I applaud the effort, but holy shit, are you not? There are different stories, yes, branches of the stories, but do they end the same way? Or did you write a whole new epilogue for this? Because that sounds like a pain to make.